What I'm going to tell you is, first, I'm a medical doctor from Brazil. I work about 25 years with the lifeguards on the beach, on the sand, and I have the privilege that I guess it is a privilege to work with lifeguards. So what I'm going to tell you today is something about our prevention projects that we are developing in Brazil. Brazil has the 5th largest and populous country in the world, and we have a lot of water. We are surrounded by water. We have a lot of fresh water, and we have certainly one of the largest number of rescue, estimate above 1.3 million a year. This is a very common thing in all our setting, is a young child walking around the water, which at the beginning you would saw someone walking here, and there is no knowledge that the risk this kid is taking. This is the most shocking, the most impacting video I have ever seen, and this goes all the way the drown and sees all the way a child drowns with the reflex, with trying to struggle, and then probably a respiratory arrest, and actually doesn't end with probably with a cardiac arrest. But just to show you this impact image for the beginning. We have 6,500 deaths per year, 20 each day death. Drowning is the second leading cause of death from 1 to 9 years old, third from 10 to 19, and fourth for 20 to 24 years old, among all causes. Each death by drowning in Brazil costs us $100,000. We spend more than $7 billion on drowning each year. Although drowning burden is scary enough, we just see only 60% of the whole problem. And this is not Brazil only. It's just the whole world. We just count the hospital staff, which goes to a death certificate. And that's a huge problem we fight. Although all this burden on drowning, we in Brazil has come with a 37 decrease in overall death in the year 2010. And that's a great thing. We are going to the right direction, doing many stuff, prevention all included, but this is the way we are going in the right direction. So, what are the challenges to reduce drowning in Brazil? I highlight 3 of them, which I think is the most impressive. The first one is the increasing population and access to aquatic areas increase the risk. This is for all of us. Different scenarios need different prevention message, and the population need to be reached and believe this is real. And I love the syndrome. I do not believe. No, it does not happen to me. Syndrome. It's a lovely one, and it works really. This is Copacabana Beach. When the Copacabana has only one sidewalk. Here I am with my first girlfriend, and you're gonna see the next how things change. This is a possibility of mass disaster. This is the visiting of Pope, but this happens two times a year, in the Carnival and in the New Eve year. So the Copacabana Beach looks like this. In this day, in the Pope visit, we made only the Copacabana place, we made 106 rescues in one day. And we did not do more because people did not drink alcohol. The people went to the beach because they are really dressed not to go inside the water. So I summarize our Brazilian web project to give you a better look of what it really is like. We have the play, or the message, the prevention message. We got the players. We are the players. And we got some tools also, the presentation, the conference, the campaigns, etc. And we got the audience, those are the population, which we want to impact with this message. So the play is very difficult to understand because we have different scenarios, and we have actually this data from recently, from 2 years from now, which tell us where are happened the drowning actually. So we actually now know where it happens, and we know more than 80% occur in fresh water. So this is different scenarios that we cannot compare different scenarios with the same message. The message needs to be different. Sorry. So over 80%, we know at the beach, we know that over 80% of drowning occur in rip currents. But do we know where happens in exactly at a pool scenario? And I ask you guys, what is the riskier place for drowning at pools? Can you guess? Or can you're not guessing, you're saying, you're the expert. What is the riskier place at the pool for drowning? Guess.
The bathroom.
The bathroom.
Residential swimming pool.
Residential swimming pool.
Yeah.
More? Any more?
The shallow end.
The shallow place. The drain.
Yeah.
No.
Baby pool.
Baby pool, no.
Slides.
What?
Slides.
Slides, no. The transition, no. Let me do more. Let me make it more interesting. I have this T-shirt to offer you for who can win this to give me this right answer. That's it. My fellow.
I will give it to
In the water, yeah. And that's something that we need to think about when we deal with pools. We know at the beach, we know where it happens, but at the pools, it can happen everywhere. Or the lifeguard or the care that we have to give needs to be everywhere at the pool. So what we did was a process that we invite 24 lifeguards, divers, rescue, medical, doctors, healthcare experts to point what would be all the aquatic scenarios, possibilities for a drowning. Then, for step 2, each one suggests as much prevention tips as one for each scenario. On 3, we categorized all aquatic scenarios as much as possible, considering age, most affected, type of water, water activity, and similar messages suggested. We came up with 12 different scenarios selected. Then we list all aquatic scenarios in different folders, and expert attributes a point of importance 1 to 5 for each message suggested. Then we select for each scenario the top 5 to 10 messages depending on score over 4, and leave the other message as a medium, light impact message. What we learned after many years is exactly the same you guys learn. I have to stand here and say as minimum as possible. So if I tell you my name, what my profession, and what is my experience, I can. What I'm telling you guys is that if we are able to summarize the message will be more impacting to the audience. So this is the first 4 scenarios that we create with the whole campaign. So we have the Surf Safe, which we teach surfers. We get the basic life support aquatic course, which we do exactly a lifesaver course. We are working in flood prevention, and this one that I will talk more about is the Pool More Safe project, which is in Portuguese is exactly Piscina Mais Segura. This is the message. Pay 100% attention at your child, occlude the access with fans, or know how to act, lifeguard on duty, in suction, avoid it. So we have only, can I have a strip music? Okay. So this is it. This is the campaign we have been doing with where we have 4 different profiles at the web to fit parents, children, owners of pools, and lifeguards. So we have a lot of information for free download, and a lot of information to download to print. And here are some of them that you can pick later if you want. We have a free pool signalization to download and print, also in high resolution. We have a video, a DVD. We have a comic cartoon also. The whole project are done with great care, with a great marketing enterprise. And we have this emergency aquatic course online, which is free. The guy can get in, make your how to say cadastro, to fill a form, and goes and learn about how to react, how to prevent, and everything else, on all a way about the drowning chain. We have the tools to increase the adherence, which is the symposium that we are in the 2nd year, the federal law that is almost to approve. We have a manual how to have your pool more safe, which tells the owner how to do that, how to fence, how to put a gate, how to avoid a suction. We have also the possibility to certificate the pool that says that this pool is more safe. And we invite many organizations to increase the media, to increase the audience. They support the project. We promote the campaign in many places. And we have the players. We are the players. But the special player could be the pool owners. The gym owners, the manager, the student, I mean, the teacher, the swimming teachers, and etc. So, how we see the play, and that's an important question, because we see the play like this. We see prevention, big prevention, and the rest. Lifeguard, life-saving, see prevention smaller, and the rescue is the rescue part is bigger, and the first aid is bigger than prevention. But how they see the play, the audience, they see the play like that. They want to learn how to react after all have done. after all, has gone. So what we need to do is to try to invert the thing, and try to get the attention of the audience. Nothing different than John says at the first speak. So we highlight why pool owners would be interested in getting a campaign of pool safety. To get information to save a life for free, to have new student and affiliation entrance, institutional organization, institutional recognition, increasing awareness, spontaneous medium return, a different and interesting content on swimming classes, increasing family relationship, and staff capacitation in water safety and first aid. So how to impact them, how to make them play the play, how to change their attitude against drowning, showing drowning is a real possibility. And this is, I think, is the most challenging thing for us who deal with this problem. So we put in a web platform all the steps each owner, each manager have to do to join the project. And we have actually a whole course inside the web platform that they can do for free and inside for whatever time they want to do it. So to make more impacting this message, we create a week of awareness, which will be 10 to 14 November 2004, with students from academy, clubs, spas, and hotel, which summarizing, we will deal all activities will be concentrated in this week, basically telling the 5 message. Let them play the 5 message with each one, and the first class, the parents is aside or in the back of the students, seeing what the message is, bringing the message to home. So, and finally, we have the audience. How do we get them involved? How you want to leave that play if you are an audience? A calm or alert or panic? We need to transmit them that if they are able to understand what the message is, we can transmit the message. Unless we are able to do that, the message doesn't get to the audience. You're probably familiar with this video. I think what we need exactly when we do talk about prevention is to break the barrier that is between us, the players, and the audience. And if we can do that, we can reach our goal. So I leave you with one question, and the interesting part of this conference is that I leave this question with you, and we can chat later about that if you like it. If pools are responsible for only 2% of all deaths by drowning in Brazil, why pool more safe is the major project we have? You don't need to answer right now. Prefer you answer along the days which will come.